Good morning, all the way from Palma de Mallorca in Spain. We are doing another excursion here, so welcome in everybody. I don't know, this is our last stop, so we're gonna make the best of it. Today we have an actual tour that we're doing on our own. We're gonna visit a church, plus everything that Palma has to show for today. So for those of you that are coming in new to the channel, welcome in. For those of you who have been here in the community, welcome back. My name is Jackie Gonzalez. I am a travel advisor for those of you that don't know. And let's go. Let's see what Palma de Mallorca has to offer for us today. Getting off the cruise ship, we have P&O Cruises. We have Arvia here. They do actually have a lot of ferries. Valeria ferries are here. We also have the beautiful MSC Sea View. That ship is huge, guys. And of course, you know, the Celebrity Ascent. So we're doing our own tour today. So we're gonna be visiting the Palma de Mallorca cathedral, and then we're gonna just walk around and see the city. So yeah, let's continue our journey and our adventure. Hopefully you guys are having an amazing day. This is our last port of call. Tomorrow we will be in oh my god, I even forgot where, but Barcelona. Lord have mercy. And actually guys, I'm testing Jeffy today because we did this port in Across the Waves.
Across the Waves. Yes, we did.
So let's see
how much knowledge I really do.
Yeah, we have around the port. If you ever in Palma and you want to actually stay here and cross to Barcelona, these ferries are actually going over there. You could even, they even put trucks and your car, and then you could just drive over there. Pretty neat. Don't ask me for the price because we don't know what the price of the ticket is. But it's pretty cool that they can do that. They also have like some sort of like pirate ship at the end over there. One thing I do notice that they have a lot of ferries over here. So I'm guessing you could go to Palma, Italy, you know, all those different places. So in the port of Palma, these are the different destinations and charges for taxi. So it's very important that you guys get this information just in case if you're actually traveling or visiting here. You also have the QR code so you can scan it there. And hopefully this information will be great information for your trip here to Palma. There you guys have it, the city sightseeing in Palma. Those are your hop on, hop off buses here in Palma, which I truly recommend. If you don't have like an excursion, that would be the best way to see any port of call, to be honest with you. And you know, Jeffy over here can tell you all about that, right, Jeffy?
Yeah, I normally recommend hop on, hop offs. It's super easy to see the city, especially if you don't have that much time. And every time I do Across the Waves and around the port, I try to look for a hop on, hop off bus. So that way, you know, you can explore a little bit better really quick if you don't have the time.
Yeah, so that is the best way of exploring. It's also less cost effective, to be honest with you guys. If you're not wanting to break the bank, then you do a hop on, hop off and you'll be great. Today we're actually not doing a hop on, hop off, but we got to get a taxi. So guys, keep in mind that when you're coming here, this is the line for the taxi. I don't know if it's like this all the time, but this is what we got to live with for today. So because we got to get to at the actual other side of the city to go and do our excursion. So
Oh, yeah.
These are the walls of the historical area. This is where this wall has thousands of years old. And that is the cathedral we're getting ready to go and check out. So. We actually made it to the city of Palma. This is the most ancient history city that you guys will ever see. And this is the real reason why we're here. We're here to visit the Cathedral of Mallorca. So yeah, we have an appointment at 11 o'clock. Tickets are $10 if you purchase them online. We decided not to do the actual cruise line excursion because it was gonna be like 100 and something for something that you guys can purchase a $10 ticket, plus your taxi was like $20, so you guys actually get to save. And as you're walking in, just like every place else that you go, hold on guys, you guys get to have a lot of vendors and things like that. So when I was reading a little bit about this area, oh, this is really nice, the statue there. When I was reading a lot about this area, I chose this place because it's very historical. A lot of great information, a lot of stuff happened here in this area. And they actually built this cathedral, and I'm just looking forward to checking it in, and we're gonna get to see it today inside. Wow. Well, I guess they're not allowed to be selling things here because everybody's running all of a sudden. People are just running all over the place.
Packing up all their bags and getting out of here.
That's crazy.
Wow, like, oh, there he comes, there's a cop.
Yep, and here comes the cop.
I understand outside the gates, but not inside. Like, that's a little bit of a too much, right?
There they go. They're going fast and the furious here. They're still running. Look, over there, look. Interesting how, well, technically, the cops don't want them here selling anything. And actually, Jeffy was talking about that. He's like, I don't understand why they're selling stuff in front of the cathedral, but yep, the cops came and they're all gone. I was telling Jeffy that sometimes they drop bags because they have to get going, and people just pick them up and keep them.
Oh, look at the hop on, hop off right there.
Yep, there it is. Oh, there's the cop too. He's making sure that they're gone.
Yep.
Wow, this is just so pretty.
Like that way.
This is just simply stunning. It's so different to see it live than to actually, you know, see it on the computer or by picture. And there are the ships. on the other side. There they are. So you're not too far from the area. It's just that it's about an hour's walk
It's
if
like
you
an
want to
hour-
walk it.
Yeah, like an hour walk, and there's not much shade. It's like pretty much exposed.
What else? Gotta move a little further away.
And it's kind of sunny, so definitely no walking. Long distances for us right now.
We don't know if on the way back we have to walk it, depending on how the taxi
No traffic.
rolls later on.
That's why he was saying the latest we leave is what, 3?
Not even.
No.
I leave at 3.
I said at 2 is the latest.
2 would be the latest. Yeah.
Wow. So impressive. Well, here are the cops, and then they're up there running again. Yep, there they go. At least they're cordial enough that they give them enough time for them to just leave. Wow. They're actually still working on this church. The entrance is beautiful. Okay, so we're entering the church right now. Like I said earlier, entrance is $10. Make sure you guys buy it online before you come. The line out there to purchase ticket online is crazy, and you don't want to go through all of that. Our turn was maybe 2-minute wait, and that was it. Wow. Just wow. I'm not gonna talk in here, but just take it all in.
Now, it's not showing up very well on the camera here, but this building is ridiculously tall. Like, if I were to properly pan the camera all the way up, probably 4 stories. I'm not entirely sure. Also, people are giving me weird looks for talking during such a holy area.
Okay, as we continue, wow, this is just so pretty, guys. And I know the camera is not gonna even truly take how beautiful this place is in real life. I'm just hoping that you guys are enjoying this part of today's vlog. So yeah, here we are. This is La Capilla de San Marti. This is the chapel of Saint Martin. And let me give you guys some information. Saint Martin was an imperial guard who found a freezing beggar and offered him half of his cloak. During the night, Jesus came to him wearing a half of his cloak to thank him for his charity. So that is him. Hold on. There we go. Okay, this is the chapel of Our Lady of Crown. In the center of the chapel, the recumbent Virgin is this. This assembles the exhibited in the center of the cathedral on the 15th of August. The feast was the Assumption of the Virgin. You know, saying the word wow is just a simply understatement of how beautiful this place is. But let's try to take it all in here. Wow, the details on this podium. That is the most biggest organ I have ever seen so far. And I'm probably sure that there's bigger than that. It's just so pretty. Okay, so this is the chapel of the Deposition of Christ. This chapel was built in the 14th century and originally had 3 altars in the main one, which was dedicated to Saint Cecilia. In the early 18th century, the chapel was dedicated to the Deposition of Christ, and a new altar piece was made in that style, designed by Giuseppe Dardanon. Hopefully, I said that name properly. And this chapel here is called the Chapel of Pity. I'm not sure why they call it like that, but that is the actual name of this chapel. Okay, the Chapel of Pity was Our Lady of Pity. That's the information. And it's decorated with 33 paintings of religious different artifacts and includes the image of the devotion of the deep roots in Mallorca. That's what the Lady of Pity is. And we're going to continue on to here. Wow. This is the Gothic chapter house. So this is the Gothic chapter house that we're in right now. Look at the ceiling. It's so pretty. This is the Christ crucified. Oh. This is the actual true cross. According to tradition, the Saint Helena found the cross where Jesus was executed. Numerous fragments of were distributed all over the world, and they were called lignum cruces of wood of the cross. So let me see if I could bring it a little closer so that you guys can see the wood. There we go. That's supposed to be the actual wood. Okay, guys, what you're actually seeing right now is a relic of the Christ robe in the mid-15th century, silver, gilt, precious stones, and lacquer. So supposedly that's a relic of what he was wearing. And then on this one is a relic of the Holy Thorns, 1546 to 1551 silver quilt. And then on the middle here, you got the cross reliquary of the Saint Sebastian, 1300 silver quilt, wood and enamel. And then here, on there, you have the relic of the Saint Sebastian 1540 Franz Quintana silver gilt and wood. These are actually more relics, the origin of the cathedral, so these are more of them here. I will be posting a lot of pictures on my Facebook under Traveling with Tinkerbell so you guys can see like better pictures, because I know that with filming it looks a little bit different. This right here is supposed to be the a relic of the Virgin robe in 1504. So that's what that is supposed to be here. This is the crown of the recycling Virgin. Okay, so this chapel is the chapel of the Saint Joseph. The chapel of Saint Joseph was built around the cathedral old cloister during the second phase of the construction from the 16th century. This chapel features an altarpiece dedicated to Saint Joseph and the veneration of the whom contemporary. So yeah, so pretty. Okay, this chapel is the chapel of San Sebastian. San Sebastian was a Roman soldier who was tied to a tree and shot through to the arrow of Christian faith. In the 17th century, a fragment of the bone from the same arm arrived in Mallorca, which was now kept in the cathedral when this relic arrived. Mallorca population, which was stricken by the plague, started to be cured miraculously, resulting of the devotion of Saint Sebastian, who became the patron of Palma in 1634. So this altarpiece dates the 18th century. Simply stunning. Wow. Okay, this is the Chapel of the Immaculate Conception. The altarpiece of the Immaculate Conception, the patron of Mallorca, was made in the 18th century. The painting decorating this chapel are by the internationally renowned Mallorcan painter Guillem Mesquida and represents the Holy Family Saint John the Baptist, Saint Francis, and Ramon Llull. In 1854, Pope Plus the Ninth declared the dogma and the Immaculate Conception. Well, take it all in from this point of view. You could literally spend maybe 2-3 hours here just reading all the different things and learning. There's a lot to learn here.
Es un ancla romano del siglo III antes de Cristo.
Can you say it in English now?
Right. Can we do it while you're in Spain, I guess?
I'm in Spain. And for non-Spanish speakers, this is Roman from the 3rd century. Weighed approximately 380 kilos.
So this weighs about 380 kilos, and this is from you said the Roman?
3rd century.
3rd century
Before Christ.
before Christ. Wow. That's an anchor. That's crazy. Oh, you gotta get the gelato. And they also have slushies. For those of you that like to hide ducks, here in Palma, you actually will find the biggest duck I have ever seen so far, 25 euros. And the other ones are 2 euros each. And then you got $5 ones and things like that. So if you're ever in Palma, you're looking for some, the store is called Alley Hop. Actually visiting Cati, and it's supposed to be one of the famous bakeries here in Palma. So yeah, let's check this out. So here are all the different types of pastries. There we go. We're gonna try to figure out what do we want, because they all look great. So, oh, they even got mini croissants and stuff. Cool. So this is the cash register. You could insert your money here, and then you get whatever change there, and you can insert your coins over here. Yeah.
Different.
It's different, that's for sure. This is what we order. We order a regular, in Puerto Rico we call it Mallorca, and then one that has fruits, and then Jeff the order the one with meat. So yeah. Everything, all of this with 3 Cokes was $16.50. The actual Plaza of Mallorca. That tree is really cool though. So we're gonna go down through here. This is where we were. Pasteria Court, Cati pastries. This tree is so pretty, like right in the middle of the court here. This is a unique singular olive tree. And it's right in the middle of the plaza. Yeah, the next one. To be honest with you guys, this is mainly like a whole entire like street of like boutiques and all sorts of different cool stuff. We're gonna go around and check it out. I actually saw something here real cool. We still haven't seen a flamenco dancer, but they have them here. They're so pretty. Wow, that's just so pretty. Like, beautiful building. I like the all the great buildings that they have here and how pretty they look. to know that these are all apartments where people actually live right now. All right, so we come to the end of the vlog here today in Palma, and we visited the cathedral, which it was amazing. I definitely suggest you guys come and check it out. Just remember, guys, buy the ticket ahead of time. It's $10. The taxi will probably cost you about $18 each way to go. So think about it, maybe $50 round trip. Well, and then maybe 60 if you're going with 2 people. But at least, you know, you save some money there. We enjoyed it. We checked out some of the stores. You know, we bought some of the local foods, which you guys already saw on the vlog. So thank you so much for checking this vlog out. Please make sure you subscribe, like, and share. And I will see you on the next one. I love you all to the moon and back. Toodles! Tomorrow we're in Barcelona. Check that vlog out. All right, this was an oopsie. I forgot to show you guys before I said my goodbyes. The P.O cruise, the Arvia. And you also have the MSC Seaview. We have the Ascent, which has been our home for the last 8 days. And down far all the way over there is the cathedral that we actually visited today. So yeah, there you guys have it. If you've never seen these types of ships, well, that's what they look like. I'll see you all later. Toodles!